Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you're always behind? You wake up early, rush to work, maybe even skip breakfast because you're in a hurry. You sit through traffic, spend 8 or more hours at a job you don't love, then head back home completely drained. And at the end of the month, after all that effort, you check your bank balance and realize your salary is already gone. Bills, rent, groceries, school fees, maybe even debt payments, everything seems to swallow your money before you can even breathe. It feels like you're running on a treadmill. Moving, sweating, trying your best, but never actually getting anywhere. And the most frustrating part? Society tells you that the answer is to just work harder. But deep down, you know that no matter how many extra shifts you pick up, or how many late nights you stay at work, you'll never truly get ahead. Because the system wasn't designed to make employees rich. It was designed to keep you working, year after year, while the wealthy get wealthier. That's exactly why, in this video, I want to share with you the 4 simple assets you need to focus on before 2025 ends. These are strategies inspired by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And if you apply them, they can take you from being stuck in financial survival mode, to building real wealth that actually grows over time. But first, let me be clear, this video isn't about chasing overnight success. It's not about winning the lottery or finding a get-rich-quick scheme. Because if that actually worked, everyone would already be rich. What I'm sharing here are practical, proven strategies, things that everyday people like you and me can start applying immediately, no matter where you're starting from. So let's break it down. The wake-up call. Before we even talk about assets, you need to understand the problem. Most people today are trapped in what Kiyosaki calls the rat race. That's when you spend your entire life working for money instead of making money work for you. You wake up, go to work, earn a paycheck, pay your bills, and then repeat the cycle all over again. Think about it. If you lost your job today, how long would you be able to survive before things got really tough? A few months? A few weeks? For some, not even a few days. That's the danger of relying on one single income source. And that's exactly why we need to build assets, things that generate money even when you're not working. So let's get into the first one. Asset 1. A cash-flowing business. When most people hear the word business, they get scared. They think it means renting an expensive office, hiring staff, or investing thousands of dollars. But here's the truth, starting a business today has never been easier. You don't need a fancy office or a huge budget. All you need is the ability to solve a problem and the willingness to put in consistent effort. For example, you could start a service-based business from home. If you know how to design, edit videos, build websites, or even manage social media, you can offer your skills online and get paid. Platforms like Fiverr and Upwork make it possible to find clients from all around the world. Or maybe you're not into freelancing, that's fine too. You could sell physical or digital products online. People are making money selling everything from t-shirts to ebooks to meal plans. And if you're thinking, but I don't have skills yet, here's the good news, you can learn. Free platforms like YouTube are full of tutorials on literally anything. The key is to start small, build cash flow, and reinvest into growing. Robert Kiyosaki always emphasizes that the rich focus on cash flow, not just salaries. So don't wait for the perfect business idea. Start with something simple that solves a problem and generates income, even if it's small at first. Asset 2. Real estate. Now, I know what you're thinking. Real estate? That's for millionaires. I can't afford that. But here's the thing, real estate doesn't have to mean owning a skyscraper or buying luxury apartments. It can start small. Very small. For example, imagine buying a small piece of land in your local area, something affordable that you hold onto for years as its value grows. Or maybe you can invest in a small rental property, even if it's just a single room or a small shop. The goal is to create passive income, money that comes in whether you work or not. Think about it this way: what if you owned just one property that paid you $200 a month in rent? That might not sound like much, but that's $2,400 a year. And if you scale that to 5 properties, you're looking at $12,000 a year, without lifting a finger. That's the power of real estate. While most people spend money on liabilities like the newest phone or car, wealthy people put their money into assets like property that actually increase in value over time. Asset 3. Stocks and index funds. This one is powerful, but it scares a lot of people because they think investing is complicated. But let me break it down simply. Investing in stocks means you own a piece of a company. And when that company grows, your money grows too. Index funds are even safer. Instead of betting on just one company, you invest in a collection of many strong companies, which spreads the risk. And the best part? You don't need a lot to start. With apps today, you can begin investing with as little as $10 or $20. Think about that. The same amount you'd spend on a fast food meal can instead buy you a piece of an income-generating asset. Over time, this grows through something called compound interest, meaning your money makes money, and that money makes even more money. It's like planting a tree that keeps producing fruit year after year. This is why Kiyosaki says, don't work for money. Make money work for you. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Asset 4. Yourself. This one might be the most important of all. You are your greatest asset. Your knowledge, your skills, your mindset, these are what determine your financial future. But here's the problem. Most people spend more money on entertainment than on education. They'll spend hundreds on Netflix, gaming, or nights out, but hesitate to invest even a few dollars in a book or course. Here's the truth: your income will never outgrow your personal development. If you want to make more money, you have to become more valuable. That could mean learning a new skill, like coding, copywriting, or public speaking. It could mean reading books that change the way you think about money, like Rich Dad Poor Dad. Or it could mean surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, instead of people who hold you back. Investing in yourself always pays the highest returns, because no one can ever take your knowledge away from you. So here's my challenge to you: stop waiting. Stop saying, one day. Stop thinking that working harder alone will set you free. Start focusing on assets, businesses, real estate, investments, and yourself. Because those are what truly build wealth. By the end of 2025, you can either be in the same position you are now, stressed, overworked, and struggling to stay afloat, or you can be on your way to financial freedom. The choice is yours. If this video gave you value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Because the truth is, sometimes one video, one idea, or one action can change everything.